Disney Plus is officially 1 month old today. With that said, I have some concerns and some rankings of my favorite Disney Plus originals, so let's get started. First off, I wanted to check out the layout of the Disney Plus app. If you guys have Disney Plus, let me know down below in the comments what you think about it. I like the layout, but it doesn't feel complete to me, and it's definitely going to get upgraded as time goes on. We've already seen one major upgrade to this app, and that thing is the continue watching section. You guys can see here some of my continue watching things, and I'm so glad they added this. Whenever I first downloaded the app, I was surprised that that was not included, because that is a really big part of streaming service apps. So I'm very glad that they added it, although there are still some glitches going on with it that I have found, because sometimes I'll click on the continue watching and it will start the show again from the beginning, so it doesn't perfectly catch it where I left off. So that's one big thing I'm still kind of frustrated about. And some of the shows on here, like this Lilo and Stitch episode and this Imagineering story episode, is that I've already finished that episode, but it still has it saved that I need to continue watching it, so I'll click on it to go to the next episode, but it will start it from the beginning again, and it is just really frustrating. Also, another thing, if I'm trying to binge a series, I have been binging this Lilo and Stitch series because I watched it whenever I was a kid and I would like to watch it again. Right whenever I finish an episode, nothing pops up to go to the next episode. Like, I cannot just go to the next episode, and that's super annoying, so I have to go back to the entire thing and scroll down to whatever episode number I'm on. So if I forget, then I lost it, because it doesn't say what episodes you've already watched. So it is just, I'm watching a lot of things on this service, and trying to remember what episode number and where exactly I left off is absolutely impossible. So I hope Disney Plus gets upgraded again, that's more accurate, and there's additional buttons and things to go to next episodes, and it will just better save what you've already watched. I know that was a long rant, and I'm sorry for that, but it is true, and if you have Disney Plus, let me know if you also relate. After getting Disney Plus, I've also really loved looking at shows that I have not seen in a while, like the Lilo and Stitch series. I highly recommend watching it. I loved it as a kid. I am so glad that it is on here and it is back. But there's also been some other surprising shows. For example, this Disneyland Around the Seasons. Again, I've already watched this, but it says I'm only halfway through it. I have loved getting to watch the old shows like that of their highest quality, because I've found them on YouTube before and they're not the best. So having them on here is amazing. Literally having any Disney movie at your fingertips just to watch, binge, whatever. It is so amazing, and I've absolutely loved Disney Plus. Now we're going to rank some of my originals favorites. I've really only watched the Disney Plus originals because I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on each of these shows. Out of all of the originals, I haven't watched 3 of them, and for good reason. The first one that I have not watched that you guys are going to be pretty mad about is High School Musical. I have not seen the movies, and I thought that would be terrible if I just started watching the series, because I would have no idea what's going on. So that's why I haven't watched High School Musical, the series. And then the other 2 series I have not watched yet is the Marvel Heroes Project and the Disney Family Sundays. I have seen some of those videos on YouTube before, so I wasn't really interested in watching those, although they are really short. And before I start ranking my favorite Disney Plus shows, I have watched one of the Disney Plus original movies, and that is Noel. The holiday season is here, and I just had to watch it. It was a weird mix between a Hallmark and a Nickelodeon movie, if you have ever watched either one of those. So it had some weird vibes to it, but it wasn't a terrible movie. I feel like they really tried to set it up to be an original classic, and it probably isn't going to be one, but it wasn't terrible, but it definitely could have been a little bit better. Next up, I have Encore. I watched 2 of the 5 episodes that are out right now, and I'm personally not a huge fan. I like musicals and everything. I thought the concept was really fun, but I have 2 big issues with it. Number 1, Kristen Bell, which is supposed to be like the host of it, isn't really in the show at all. I thought she was going to be in it a lot more, kind of coaching them through the different things, but she really only shows up at the end and is just like, yeah, musicals, and it's why? My other big problem with the show is that it is really long. Like, it's definitely longer than it needs to be, and it just kind of got boring after a while, because especially on the second episode, I knew like how it works at that point, and I just think the episodes are way too long for what the show is. Or it could even be like a half-hour show, or like put it into 2 parts or something. I have mixed feelings about it. Next up, I have the Pixar in Real Life series. I have no issue with this series, although I feel like it could have been set up a little bit differently. There's really not much talking or setup to it. It's more just like figured out, and they just kind of like disrupt public settings with Pixar things, which I think is really amazing. It's just, I feel like it could have been done just a little bit better in like there's no real setup to it besides just like, here's a clip of us putting Wall-E in New York City or something. Like, it just, I really like it. It just, I don't feel like it's very complete yet. And they also haven't released very many episodes of it. There's only 2 episodes out of it right now, and all of the other shows are on episode like 5. So after watching the first episode, I was excited to watch the next one, and then it really never came. Next up, I have The World According to Jeff Goldblum. I think this show's kind of funny. It's something different for sure, and it's not something you'd find on TV also, and just the topics are just kind of random. It's a good show if you're just kind of hanging out with friends just to like put on, because it's just fun, but it's definitely not one of my top picks since it's not like a super like Disney based show. But I'm glad that they're also not doing all Disney shows, just to kind of give it that little bit of mix and get other people to buy this service as well. Next up, I have Forky Asks a Question. I love this series. I love the Pixar animation, like, beautiful. I just love getting to hear more about Forky. He was a really fun character, and I was looking forward to seeing what he'd be like in the future, so this is pretty interesting to watch. After watching all of the episodes, I really liked the first one, and after that, I just don't think they're as good. I'm not a huge fan of some of the plots of the other ones. They're just not as fun or funny as the first one was, and I don't know, Forky's character kind of wasn't what I thought after watching a few of them. I was kind of disappointed with a few of them. They just didn't have the same fun feel as the Toy Story movies. Although I know they're not supposed to be anything like that. I love the intro to the show, and no matter what for any of these shows, there for sure are going to be episodes that you love and episodes that weren't as great. Next up, I have the Spark Shorts, which is the Pixar kind of section of Disney Plus, and the specific short that I'm talking about is Float. This is a Disney Plus original short, and I thought it was really cool. Again, Pixar animation is amazing, and I love how it is providing more of an opportunity to Pixar animators to kind of create other additional little shorts that won't be included in movies, and then they can get more of them out faster to people and everything, and they don't have to wait for their next movie to come about. So I think that's pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to the next Pixar Spark short. Next up, I have the One Day at Disney movie and series. I watched the movie like immediately whenever it came out. It wasn't as long as I thought, and it didn't go in depth as I thought. I truly thought it was going to be something like the Imagineering story, where it was a couple different chapters, and they went specifically into the jobs at Disney, and they did do that, but they didn't really go as in-depth as I thought they would. I really enjoyed it, wanting to be a cast member or Imagineer myself. I thought the show was amazing. Like, I had no problems with it. It's just not what I thought it was going to be, and I definitely think they could do more, if not add another, like, chapter to this series, because I'd love to see more, and for them to get more in-depth about other different jobs that they provide, or even more in depth of the ones that they already showed. And the series that goes along with that is just clips taken from the actual movie. I know the first episode of the series is about an animator, so if you're like looking to be an animator, or if you like that kind of thing, it's kind of fun just to be able to watch that single episode. They're just trying to make it seem like they have more content. Next up, my top 2, I truly cannot put them in an order because they're so incredibly different from each other, but my top 2 are The Mandalorian and the Imagineering story. I personally love the Imagineering story, again, because I'd love to work at Disney. I absolutely love Disney history, dates, facts, like everything. So I'm also planning to watch that series a second time for sure. I just love it a lot. I definitely want to see more Disney shows like that. More kind of documentary type, history type shows. I think that's something very different and really interesting. And then, of course, The Mandalorian. Who doesn't like The Mandalorian? It is so incredible. They spend like $1 million per episode. It is the highest quality. It is better than The Last Jedi. Can we please notice that? Because it is just wow. Like, I love it. I love, like, the theme song, kind of like just like that beat. Baby Yoda, of course, like who, I don't even need to say anything about it because you guys know how amazing it is. The memes that come along with it, just the hype that's coming along with The Mandalorian. It is the most in-demand show right now. It has been the show with the highest demand since Disney Plus debuted, so obviously that's doing amazing, and I'm looking forward to more shows again like that one that you're looking forward to the next episode. You want the next episode. There's only been 2 shows on Disney Plus where I felt that way. I'm looking forward to whenever I'm ready to watch everything, binge everything. It's just, we're gonna get to that point someday, but right now it's just, oh, it's such a good time. Overall, I have to say that Disney Plus is a really, really fun service. Of course, I think that it does need updates, as I have mentioned in this video, and I'm sure we will see those in the future. I'm looking forward to the future of Disney Plus shows, and I definitely hope that they continue to improve, get updated, and I'm excited to see more of the future of Disney Plus. I hope to do more videos like this, so please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you guys do not miss that. Maybe later this upcoming year, I will do another Disney Plus kind of update, giving you guys my new favorite shows, recommendations, and ideas for future shows or updates to the app itself. But again, please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about Disney Plus. Again, I have mixed feelings about it, but at the same time, I love it, and I'm looking forward to the new episodes to come out tomorrow. I'm so excited. With all of that said, please make sure to check out new Disney Cupcake merch, link down below in the description. Please shop Disney Cupcake merch this holiday season. There's sales going on, and there's a bunch of new merch. There's also going to be my 5-year anniversary merch in January. It's going to be like limited edition. It's going to be so much fun. So please make sure to shop Disney Cupcake merch. Again, I'll link down below in the description. Please make sure to check out my Instagram. I have a lot of fun holiday pictures and behind the scenes of my channel, so please make sure to check that out as well. Also link down below my Twitter, other Disney reaction movie review videos, Disney movie ranking videos, all of that is down below in the description. With all of that said, again, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and always remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!